I think quite a few things came out from talking to Geoff, McDonald and Alastair Campbell. People were very interested in what is the responsibility of organisations in the field of mental and emotional health, and what can people do themselves. And I think the answer that came out was it's a mix. You know, individuals have some personal responsibility to improve their resourcefulness, as Geoff said, and also organisations can do a lot, not least help to raise the issue of mental and emotional health and reduce the stigma, and then support all of their staff by not reducing the beauty of humanity down to a mental health issue, and not reducing mental health itself down to just mental. It's mental, emotional, physical. Geoff spoke a lot about energy, it's spiritual, it's all of that. And so I think as we realise the issue is about being all of who we are, not some of who we are, organisations and their employee base will take a big leap forward. I think the takeaways is that until we start to acknowledge that we can all be challenged by mental and emotional health issues, all of us. And when we got people to stand up if it had touched their lives personally or in their immediate family, and about 80% of the room stood up. This affects all of us, and I think that's a huge takeaway. So as we all start to lean into the issue, what can I do for myself? What can my workplace do to support me in being more explicit about this and helping me to get through things? I think there are three actually, not one. These things aren't ever solved by one thing. So I think there's a sort of discovery process. You know, where are our people? What's going on for them? And then there's a decision that has to be made. What are we as organisations, what are we as people going to commit to doing differently? So if we can discover what's happening and we can decide, then we can really develop much greater levels of resilience and resourcefulness and mental and emotional well-being. The conference Change Board is fantastic to come to because it's always so invigorating, a real rich tapestry of different speakers. And it was personally wonderful to reconnect with Lenny Henry, who I've known since he was 16, since he was a lad doing impressions on new faces. So it was great to touch base with Lenny, for me personally, and he spoke so passionately about diversity and inclusion. And then just enabling Geoff and Alastair to share their wonderful passion about the importance of reducing the stigma. So those would be my two personal high points.